Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Hazwani binti Abdul Halim, and today we are going to talk about chapter 7, telecommunication, the internet and wireless technology. Okay, the second slide is I will explain to you guys subtopic 7.3, how do the internet and internet technology work and how do they support communication and e-business. Okay, the subtopic 7.3 is have a three main title, which is the web, web 2.0, web 3.0, and the future web. The web has their own point like hypertext, web servers, and searching for information on the web. This slide I will explain every meaning of it. Let's go through one by one. The first is the web. The web is the most popular internet service. It's a system with an universally accepted standard for storing, retrieving, formatting, and displaying information by using a client or server architecture. Second point is web page are formatted using hypertext with embedded links that connect documents to one another and that also link page to other objects such as sounds, video, or animation files. The third point is a typical website is a collection of web pages linked to a home page. The second part is the hypertext. The first is the web pages are based on a standard hypertext markup language, HTML. The second is web pages are accessible through the internet because web browser software operating your computer can request the web page stored on an internet host server by using the hypertext transfer protocol, that HTTP. The third is HTTP is the communication standard that transfers page on the web. For example is when you type a web address in your browser such as http://www.sec.gov.my, your browser sends an HTTP request to the sec.gov server requesting the home page of sec.gov. HTTP is the first set of letters at the start of every web address followed by the domain name, which specifies the organization server computer that is storing the document. Most companies have a domain name that is the same as or closely related to their official corporate name. The directory page and the common name are two more pieces of information within the web address that help the browser track down the requested page. Together, the address is called a Uniform Resource Locator (URL). The third is web servers. A web server is software for locating and managing stored web page. It locates the web page a user requires on the computer where they are stored and deliver the web page to the user computer. Server applications usually run on dedicated computer, although they can all reside on a single computer in a small organization. The second point is the most common web server in use today is a page HTTP server followed by a Microsoft Internet Information Service. A patcher is an open source product that is free of charge and can be downloaded from the web. Okay, the last box is searching for information on the web. The first point is the surface web is the part of the web that search engines visit and about which information is recorded. For instance, is Google indexed an estimated 60 trillion page in 2016, and this reflects a large portion of the publicly accessible web page population. The second is searching for information on Facebook is another matter. Okay, this slide I will explain one by one. Okay, let's go through with search engines. Search engines obviously with so many web pages. Finding specific one that can help you or your business nearly instantly is an important problem. Search engines attempt to solve the problem of finding useful information on the web nearly instantly and accurately. Then there are the killer apps of the internet era. Today's search engines can sift through HTML files of Microsoft Office application, PDF files, and audio, video, and image files. There are hundreds of search engines in the world, but the vast majority of search results come from the Google, Yahoo, and Microsoft Bing. While we typically think of Amazon as an online store, it is also a powerful product search. Okay, the second point is mobile search. With the growth of mobile smartphone and tablet computer, and with about 210 million Americans accessing the internet via mobile device, the nature of e-commerce and search is changing. Mobile search from smartphone and tablet made up more than 50% of all searches in 2016 and will expand rapidly in the next few years. The third is semantic search. Semantic search is another way for search engine to become more discriminating and helpful is to make search engine capable of understanding what we are really looking for. Called semantic search, the goal is to build a search engine that could really understand human language and behavior. Google and other search engine firms are attempting to refine search engine algorithms to capture more of what the user intended and the meaning of a search. The fourth is social search. One problem with Google and mechanical search engine is that they are so true. Enter a search for Ultra computer and in 1.2 seconds you will receive over 300 million responses. Search engines are not very discriminating. Social search is an effort to provide fairer, more relevant, and trustworthy search results based on a personal network of a social contract. In contrast to the top search engine that use a mathematical algorithm to find pages that satisfy your query, a social search website will review your friend recommendation and their friends, their past web visit, and their use of like bottoms. The fifth is visual search and the visual web. The search engines were originally designed to search text documents. The explosion of photo and video on the internet created a demand for searching and classifying these visual objects. Facial recognition software can create a digital version of a human face. In 2012, Facebook introduced facial recognition software combined with tagging to create a new feature called Tag Suggest. The next is intelligent agent shopping bots. Use intelligent agent software for searching the internet for shopping information. Shopping bots such as MySimon or Price Grabber can help people interested in making a purchase filter and retrieve information about product of interest, evaluate competing product according to criteria the users have established and negotiated with vendor for price and delivery terms. Many of these shopping agents search the web for pricing and availability of products specified by the users and return a list of sites that sell the item along with pricing information and purchase link. The next point is search engine marketing. It is become a major advertising platform and shopping tools by offering what is now called search engine marketing. With this hard audience, search engines are the foundation for the most lucrative form of online marketing and advertising, search engine marketing. When users enter a search terms on Google, Bing, Yahoo, or any of the other sites serviced By this search engine, there is two types of listing: sponsor link, for which advertisers have paid to be listed usually at the top of the search result page, and unsponsored organic search result. Okay, the last point is search engine optimization. Is the process of improving the quality and volume of web traffic to a website by employing a series of techniques that help a website achieve a higher ranking with the major search engine when certain keywords and phrases are put into the search field. One technique is to make sure that the keyword used is the website description match the keyword like to be used as search term by prospective customer. As you can see at this screen, this explain about how the Google works. The Google search engine is continuously crawling the web, indexing the content of each page, calculating its popularity, and storing the page so that it can respond quickly to user requests to see a page. The entire process is take about half a second. This slide is about the Web 2.0. The first is the blog. The blog is the popular term of a web blog. Is a personal website that typically contains a series of chronological entries by its author and link to related web page. The blog may include a blog roll, a collection of links to other blogs, and track back a list of entries in other blogs that refer to a post of the first blog. Most blogs allow readers to post comments on the blog's entry as well. The second is microblogging. User in Twitter is a type of blogging that features short posts of 140 characters or fewer. Blog pages are usually versions on templates provided by the blogging service of software. Therefore, millions of people without HTML skill of any kind can post their own web page and share content with others. The totality of a blog-related website is often referred to as the blog here. Although blogs have become popular personal publishing tools, they have business use. The third is Rich Site Summary. The short is RSS, which stands for Really Simple Syndication, or Rich Site Summary, pulls specified content from a website and feeds it automatically to users' computer. RSS reader software gather material from the website or blog that you tell it to scan and bring new information for those sites to you. RSS readers are available through websites such as Google, Yahoo, and they have been incorporated into the major web browser and email program. Wikis, in contrast, are collaborative websites on which a visitor can add, delete, or modify content, including the word of reverse auto. Wiki comes from the Hawaii word from quick. The last is social networking. Is a site enable use to build communities of friends and professional college. Members typically create a profile, a web page for posting photo, video, audio file, and text, and then share this profile with the other on the service identified as their friend or contact. Leading social networking sites include Facebook, Twitter, and more than 1.6 billion and 310 million monthly active users, respectively, in 2016. And the last slide is the Web 3.0 and the future web. The first is the key feature of Web 3.0 are more tools for individuals to make sense out of the trillions of pages on the internet, or the millions of apps available for smartphone, and a visual, even three-dimensional 3D web where you can walk through pages in a 3D environment. Firms such as General Electric, IBM, HP or Oracle, and hundreds of smaller startups are exploring how to build smart machine factories and cities through extensive use of a remote sensor and fast cloud computing. A related Web 3.0 development is the emerging Internet of People (IoT) based on a sensor attached to clothing and personal effects that monitor physical state and location of individuals. So that's all from me. Thank you for watching.